to the Most High. Hello. Sorry, trying to fix my glove. What's good? What's goody, family, siblingdom? Hope everyone is well. Again and always and forever. All praises to the Most High. Bless Yah for his son, Yahushua HaMashiach. Bless Yahushua HaMashiach for pointing towards the Father. Hallelujah. What's goody? So, I'm going to just keep it real, because you probably can see it. You might can feel it. I don't know. And if you can't, it's like, I am really, really excited to be here per usual. Always excited to be called upon to do the work of our Abba, to move on his behalf as he has called us to do so, right? To continue in making his name great, to continue in explaining, right? I know that wind is crazy. Explaining our faith, right? Our emunah to hearts that want to know more, always willing and excited to share, and even in that, understanding the frustrations of our own heart, you know what I mean? Because I do have a bit of frustrations right now, but there are no losses in the kingdom. Hallelujah. And so sometimes there are going to be things that we experience that may necessarily feel like a loss, but there are no losses in the kingdom. Yah is always in control, and his favor and his hand is always surrounding and upon his people, So there's that. Sometimes it feel like crazy blows, like crazy body blows, but man, Yah is still Yah regardless and at all times, right? And even when we feel frustrated, right, in the outcome of enduring, in the experience of enduring, and in the disappointment of expectations in enduring, nonetheless, Yah is still Yah, and obedience is still a requirement. You know what I mean? Obedience is also a sacrifice. You know what I mean? Understand that and know that, walk with that, and be true to that. Obedience is also a sacrifice. And it is a sacrifice to be consistently obedient to the Most High. Hallelujah. And also in knowing that obedience is not a choice. It is a responsibility. It is a requirement. So, here I am, due to obedience and the requirement of such. I pray that the Most High holds your head. How you doing? Keeps you, watches over you, strengthens you, provides for you, that you feel the comfort of his love forever and ever around you. And yeah, so my responsibility for today is to let you know that a couple days ago, as I was outside exercising, our Abba was telling me that going forward, I am responsible for sharing with you different, understandings in which he provides me with regarding maintaining this temple. Okay, we've already worked a lot. I'm not saying that, we're done and that's the case, but we've done a lot with the lev, right? The mind-heart connection, the driving of ourselves, right? And what should be driving of ourselves. And so, it's like, we've done the mental work, the inner work, and so now it's time to move on to teaching this body how to obey. We've taught the mind and the heart how to obey, right? Now we need to teach this body how to obey. And so I'll be teaching you, not necessarily teaching you, but sharing with you things that I'm doing in the hopes that it encourages you to find out what you're supposed to be doing with your temple as it relates to the Most High, as it relates to what it is that he is requiring from you, whether it be from a nutrition standpoint, a body movement standpoint, a self-maintenance standpoint, whatever, okay? And so as Yah leads me to, I'm going to be sharing things. And no, this is not no dumb New Year's, I don't know. That is not what that is. So if you are assuming like, oh, it's January, everybody working out and it's my New Year's, no, not me. That is not my wave. It has not been my wave for 5 years now. Hallelujah. I think it's been like 5 years since, yeah, since I've celebrated, like, well, not even necessarily celebrated, but participated in like a New Year type of vibe. You know what I mean? And I'm open to sharing that because it's important, because I want you to understand that this is not tradition for me. This is not my great grandma's religion. You understand what I'm saying? Like, this is not that. This is Yah actually teaching me what he wants me to know and showing me what he wants me to see, and me walking and being obedient and being true to that. And so I hope that me letting you know that encourages you to go forth and go forward. You know what I mean? Like, this is not what my mama taught me in Sunday, going to church on Sunday as a little girl. This is what Yah has taught me, and it's important that we know the difference between religion and relationship. It's important that we know the rendition. It's important that we know the difference between, you know what I mean, someone else's relationship and our own. And that it's not just one-sided, you know what I mean? Religion will have you just banking on your relationship with the Most High, or just his relationship with you, and not understanding the necessity of the relationship. You know what I mean? It's not always what he's doing, but it's also what you are doing, what we are doing as his children in response to the covenant in which he has made with us, and the responsibility we have to adhere to it. You know, it's not just, oh, he's so forgiving, he's loving, he's kind, he's merciful, right? It's not just that. It's like, well, okay, you know all of that about him, but what do you know about you in response to all that you know about him? And that's very important. So yeah, I'll be sharing some things as Yah leads me to. Maybe some things that I eat, if he tells me that's helpful. Some ways to get moving, if he tells me that's helpful. So yeah, until then, yeah. I guess I'll show you this. And this. Get to it if you can get to it. And it doesn't have to be what anyone else is doing. I think that's important too, because especially now, YouTube is about to go crazy because people like to do, you know what I mean, change their lives in January for a month. And then they get back to all these other things that they were doing prior to that because it's not sustainable. It starts within. It starts within your heart, and it starts with your relationship with the Most High. If you don't have a relationship with Yah, everything you do will eventually crumble. It just is what it is. It might not necessarily crumble in a month, but it will, because it's not rooted in the Most High, you know? And so even your workout, even you moving your body, even, you know what I mean, your reasons why you want to do that, it shouldn't be to glorify yourself. It shouldn't be to fit some narrative that you see in the media or whatever, you know what I mean? Do it because you want to bring Yah glory. Do it because you want to look like you know who your Abba is, right? And so with that, I encourage you to, you know what I mean, do 40 jumping jacks today. If you can't do 40, do 20. Touch your toes. You know what I mean? If you can't touch your toes, touch your knees, right? Like, get in the habit of doing something with yourself, because it's important. It's a reflection on your relationship with the Most High. How you treat your body is a reflection of what you really think about Yah. Because if you really took Yah serious and you really, like, you know what I mean, valued him, you would want to do something that showed that with your body. You wouldn't want a body that looks like you just don't care about it. You know what I mean? Because in that, it's like, yo, I love my Abba too much to just let my body just go, like just be sitting here watching TV all day. You know what I mean? So anyway, may the Most High be with you, your children, your children's children. May you be obedient through frustration. May you be aware. Oh yeah, it's getting real out here. Guess you can tell where I live. So I'm just kidding. I'll just bless y'all for all things. But yeah, so yeah, y'all be well today and tomorrow too. Shalom.